Hi everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today's video is really exciting. This is my first tag video on this channel. I have yet to participate in any of the coloring book community tags, and the wonderful, sweet, lovely Penny over at Pebblez Adult Coloring has tagged me in the adult coloring scavenger hunt round 2 set up by the wonderful DaniButtons. I'll have both of their channels linked below. Dani's video describing what the scavenger hunt is all about, since she's the one who created it. I'll have her first round 1 and her second one linked below, as well as Pebblez Adult Coloring, her video where she showed you her 10 or 11 books that she picked for the scavenger hunt. And like I said, she's the one who tagged me, so thank you so much, Penny. I'm really excited and happy to make this video, and probably wouldn't have made it otherwise, so I really appreciate you encouraging me to make this video. Alright, so if you weren't aware of what the scavenger hunt is, basically Dani has given us a list of 10 random things with one bonus prompt, and you go through your coloring book collection and you try and find the things she's picked out for you to find. So you can either do things you've colored, things you haven't colored, a mix of both, maybe stick to one specific book. I know she said some people did like all color by numbers. I just went through all of my coloring book collection and looked for the item. Now I have 10 or 11 books that I have not colored in, or the page that I picked, I did not color the page. So I haven't colored in most of my books, or at least I haven't colored, I don't know, 99% of the pages in all of my books. So it wasn't hard to not have the page colored for me, so I just went with uncolored pictures because that seemed the easiest. For a few of the items, I did have like multiple choices, and I was like, oh, it could be this, or I could pick this book, but these are the 10 I picked, so if you're interested in seeing what I found in the scavenger hunt, keep on watching. Okay, so the first prompt is to find a beverage, and I think you get like a bonus for it being seasonal. The book I picked for my beverage photo is Romantic Country, the Second Tale fantasy coloring book by Erie, and this is the page I picked for beverage. Beverage was kind of a toughie for me, I'm not gonna lie. There were like lots of pages with like tiny drinks on it, but I picked this one because like it's the main focal point of the photo is the tea, the beverage, with these cute little boys sticking out of like the sugar container, which I thought was really sweet. Now I don't think it falls in the bonus category of being seasonal. It is just traditional tea, but I liked it, like I said, because instead of it just being like a tiny glass, it was like the entire page. So this is my pick for thing one, prompt 1, a beverage. Okay, so prompt 2 is to find a picture with a dog in it, or a picture of a dog. So I went ahead and picked Greatest Hits, 100 Best Coloring Pages by Jade Summer. This one has a lot of things in it, so it could be very helpful for a scavenger hunt, and I did find it helpful for this one. This is my picture of a dog. I went with this fishing pupper from Lazy Animals from Jade Summer, and I went with this one because, once again, same thing. I found a few other pictures where there was a dog in the picture, but it wasn't necessarily a picture of a dog. So this one was like the main focal point was the dog, so I figured that would be the best choice, and he's pretty cute. So Lazy Animals from the Jade Summer 100 Greatest Hits, my fishing dog. Alright, next up is something spooky or scary. So I think that that prompt is up for interpretation as far as what scares you or what you find spooky. Maybe just like an image that has like a spooky vibe to it. Whatever you wanted to pick, I think is pretty open. So I picked Seasons by Hannah Carlson. I'm sure you guys can guess what I'm gonna pick by seeing the book that I picked. I am extremely afraid of spiders. So lucky for me, Hannah draws spiders for this scavenger hunt. Anyways, I probably will never color this page, like, let's be honest. I mean, I might, but it is a spider. and I hate them. They're extremely spooky, extremely scary. I know I'm not alone out there. Let me know, leave a comment below if you agree, if you're also arachnophobic. Ugh, they're awful, right? Just so awful. I mean, trust me, Hannah makes them look glorious, but still, it's still a spider at the end of the day. So there's my pick for prompt 3, something spooky or scary. Next up we have Dark Fantasy Special by Coloring Heaven, and this book is designs from Enes Guerrero. So this prompt is to find a picture of a witch. So I picked Dark Fantasy, and the photo I selected, I keep saying photo, but I guess it's coloring page. The page I picked is Lily the Witch. Very cute, very sweet. I had lots of options for this one as well. Lots of witches I could have picked, but Lily's the winner. I really wanted to use this book. It was either gonna be for the witch or for the hat, so I went for the witch. I can't wait to color in this book. I've yet to color any pages, which is really sad, but the artwork in this book is so pretty that I'm scared to touch it, so we'll see if Lily gets colored or not, but this was my pick for a picture of a witch. Next up is prompt number 5, and let me tell you, this one gave me some trouble. I would say my coloring book collection definitely isn't small, but it's definitely not as big as a lot of the amazing people here on YouTube who do coloring book videos. I would say it's pretty modest compared to some others that I've definitely seen. So finding a picture with candy in it was really difficult. It was, I think the last one I was looking through all my books for, so the hardest one for me to find, the last one I found, but I did manage to find something with candy. And I found it in Chibi Horror by Jade Summer, and it's this page. The clown girl with a lollipop, which counts as candy, thank you. So it's not a picture of candy, it just features candy in it. You know, for all we know, this could be candy back here. But definitely a lollipop is considered candy. So I think I definitely score there. I'm not cheating. I was almost, before I found this page, I was like, well, I'm just gonna have to find a picture of like sweets or like sweeties, you know, like cupcakes or cookies, because I cannot find anything with candy, like actual candy. So this page came through for me, the clown holding the lollipop in Chibi Horror. So that was my candy pick. Next up we have prompt number 6, a picture of a woodland creature. So now you're seeing this book thinking you picked mermaids for woodland creature. I did. Now I had a ton of options. I have no shortage of cute, cuddly woodland creatures in a lot of my coloring books. So instead of going with the obvious, you know, Botanicum, or I mean even some of Hannah Carlson's books, there's always rabbits and squirrels, little birdies. I went with mermaids because Camilla D'Errico did throw in some owls in one of her pages, and I thought an owl is definitely a woodland creature, and I think it's a fun pick, an unusual pick. We have like the feathers around it. Just 2 little owls with the mermaid girl, and I just thought it was really fun and different take on a woodland creature in a random place, in a random book that you wouldn't expect to find a woodland creature. So yeah, that's my woodland creature pick. Next is number 7, palm trees. This was the second hardest find for me. I was thinking surely this would be the one that I would not have, and I was just gonna have to go with like a tree or something like that. But luckily, Disney's Thomas Kincaid coloring book came through for me, and we did find some palm trees for you guys. Now, once again, don't know if this page will ever be colored, because this book really scares me, but as you see, we have no shortage of palm trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 palm trees in this photo. If you guys can see that, you can see them better on this side. The Jungle Book theme came through for me. I was able to find a few palm trees, thank goodness. This was the only page I could have picked out of my collection. I have no other books with palm trees, so this is what we got. All right, number 8 is a picture of vegetables. Another one where I surprisingly had a ton of options, but I figured it would be fun because if you watched my previous video of me hauling this book, I flipped to the page with vegetables and I was like, oh my goodness, I never see vegetables in books. But then during this tag, I was like, okay, I'm definitely gonna pick that page. But as I was flipping through the books for other items on the scavenger list, I saw so many vegetables. So I was like, okay, well, clearly I just haven't looked through my books good enough because there's vegetables in all these books. So, but I still went with the page in Twilight Garden by Maria Trolle because, you know, I pointed it out in that other video and it is predominantly vegetables. So I thought it was a good pick and honestly, definitely something I would be interested in coloring. I would just be intimidated because I think I would want something like this to come out pretty realistic and I have no clue even where to begin with coloring vegetables. So that's my pick, a pretty standard easy one, and like I said, that was from Twilight Garden by Maria Trolle. All right, pick number 9 is a picture of a hat, and this one was fun. Once again, quite a few options. With me having lots of pictures of witches, I have lots of pictures of hats, but since the witch was already on the list, I didn't want to show another picture of a witch, so I picked this one of the Mad Hatter, and honestly, either page works for it. I did pick the one of the Mad Hatter, but there is an entire dedicated page of his hat, which would work perfectly. But like I said, either one, they're both really cute. And I thought instantly, I was like, oh, I know my Alice in Wonderland books will have hats in them because of the Mad Hatter. So really cute. I'm happy with this pick. I think it's pretty creative and cute, and I can't wait to color in this book. And like I said, I think this page could come out really neat. And I didn't even mention Alice in Wonderland by Fabiano Antonazio is where I found my hat picture. All right, you guys, last one on the 1 through 10 scavenger list, we have a picture of a book or books. This one, once again, I thought was gonna be difficult, but then as I was flipping through a lot of my books, I found lots of pictures of books. But I thought this one was like the funnest and quirkiest picture and kind of cute and unexpected once again. Like you wouldn't expect to find pictures of books in this coloring book maybe, but how many times can I say book? But I did, and I thought it was really cute, the page I found it on. We have Belle and the Beast and her stacking books for him to hold. I just thought it was really cute. And like I said, a cute picture to pick for picture of books because, I don't know, I don't think I would have expected a Disney picture for this one, but here it is. Belle and the Beast. And that was out of the Disney Princess coloring book that I'm pretty sure you can only find at the Disney parks. I bought mine at Disney World, so there's that. So last but not least, we made it through 1 through 10. I scored 10 points, but I'm going for the bonus round to score 11 points, and that is to find a picture or show a picture of a place you wish you were right now. That's a pretty easy one for me, and this book is spot on the mark. Disney Parks poster art, and this is going to be a picture of Disneyland. That's where I would love to be. I said this in my previous video. I have an annual pass, can't go right now because of COVID, which is unfortunate, but I understand the park has been closed for a while now, but as soon as it opens, I cannot wait to go back to Disneyland. So the page I picked is Adventureland, and the reason I picked Adventureland is not for the Jungle Cruise, but because my favorite ride at Disneyland is Indiana Jones, and that is in Adventureland. So I picked the Adventureland poster because I really wish I was riding Indiana Jones right now, maybe soon. Maybe by the end of the year, we'll see, not sure. But something I would love is for you guys to answer that question, even though you guys aren't doing the scavenger hunt, or maybe you are. If you did do the scavenger hunt, definitely leave a link below in the comments so I can go watch your video. But if you're not doing the scavenger hunt, at least tell me where you would love to be right now. If you could pick any location, any destination, where would it be and why? Like I said, mine is riding Indiana Jones at Disneyland, so that's the page I picked. I was lucky enough to have this book to get that bonus question in there. So I scored 11 points. At least I think I did. If you think some of my pages didn't really match up, let me know. If you want to do this tag, feel free. You obviously don't have to be tagged by a specific person to take part in Dani's scavenger hunt. I'm sure she'd love to see your videos regardless. So I tag anyone who is in the coloring community watching this video right now who hasn't already participated. All right, so again, a huge shout out to not only Dani for creating this scavenger hunt for us all to take part in and create content for the coloring book community, but also Penny from Pebblez Adult Coloring. Thank you so much for tagging me. Like I said, I probably wouldn't have been encouraged to do this video had it not been for you tagging me specifically. So thank you so much. I will be linking both their videos in the description below, so please go check them out. Let them know I sent you to go watch their videos, give them a comment and a big thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed to me, I would love to have you as a subscriber. We just hit 800 subscribers on the channel, so thank you so much to my existing subbies and all the new ones. You guys are so supportive and amazing, and I really appreciate all the encouragement, the comments, the views, the thumbs up. Everything means the world to me, so thank you so much. If you aren't subbed already, make sure you do. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.